So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a JMS listener in Pega and also a JMS service in Pega, and how to test it again against the ActiveMQ. Also, in this video, we're going to going to install an ActiveMQ server or provider. This is just a broker for the messages. So this is a server, a separate server. This is a virtual machine for Pega, and this is another virtual machine for ActiveMQ. So I'm going to trace, and okay, I had a trace here. So this is just this trace, and I will show you how to send a message in the ActiveMQ. This is my message. Okay, when I click in send button, I will see the tracer will capture this message, which is the JMS service. Okay, so send, and you can see here the tracer captured the message. This is in this page. This is my message. Okay, so in this video, we are going to shift this behavior in Pega. Okay, so let's begin. I will show you how to create from the ground all of this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Also, I'm going to close this virtual machine, and I'm going to create from the beginning. So this is my ActiveMQ server. I'm going to restore. Also, I'm going to restore. So we're going to create from zero the servers. Okay, so first of all, we are going to create the ActiveMQ server. Okay, so let's begin. This is just a plain empty Ubuntu virtual machine. Okay, there is no additional software in this virtual machine, in this operating system. It's empty. Okay, so let's begin with the tutorial. So open this page, Ubuntu. Okay, install Apache ActiveMQ on Ubuntu. Okay, so we're going to follow these steps. Okay, so if you want to follow these steps by your side, so you are free to skip this part of the video. Okay, I'm going to follow these steps one by one. Sudo apt install openjdk. So I can install the 11th version, but I will install the last version. If we can, sorry, openjdk. It's the number 18. It's the version 18, the last one. JDK. And install it. Okay, so I'm waiting to finish my download. I will pause the video right now. So Java has been installed in this machine, and I will check the version. Java version is the 18 version. That's okay. And now I am going to install the Apache ActiveMQ. So I can install this version 5.16.3. It's okay. It's stable, I think. But for this tutorial, I will install the last version. But you can see that when we go to the Pega environment, I will need a 5.16.3 version, because the Tomcat is not. I think the Tomcat, my Tomcat installation doesn't. It's breaking with this version, with the last version 5.16.17.1. So the ActiveMQ server is going to have the latest version, this version, okay? The Apache ActiveMQ 5.17.1, the targc version of file. Download. No, I'm going to use the, okay, it's okay. So this is this has been downloaded here. Downloads Apache ActiveMQ. So let's go to the terminal, and from here I'm going to the downloads. Okay, downloads folder, and from here I'm going to execute this command, sudo tar xvcf, and there it is. Okay, and now I'm going to create this directory /opt ActiveMQ. That's okay. Now I have to move all of the files in this directory. So all of these files and directories will be moved to this location /opt ActiveMQ. That's okay. And now I can go to opt ActiveMQ, and here they are, my files and directories. Okay, so right now ActiveMQ is installed, but I need to configure the group and user who will use this ActiveMQ server. Just to follow this tutorial, right? Okay, so sudo add group quiet system ActiveMQ, and I will add this suffix ERP just to differentiate from the user. Okay, that's all. I will copy this command and paste here, but just remember this is the group, so I will add ERP for the group, and I will add USR, the user, for my user. Okay, that's okay. Perfect. Now I'm going to change the owner for that directory and all of the files inside. ActiveMQ user, ActiveMQ group, in this location, ActiveMQ. Okay, perfect. And now we are going to edit this file, well, create this file for the systemd initiator, right? Okay, so okay, first of all I will use the Vim. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't like Nano, I prefer Vim. Sudo Vim /etc systemd system /ActiveMQ .service. Okay, now I have to copy this content here, and I will modify this user with my user and my group. Okay, that's all. And now I will modify this Jetty file, opt ActiveMQ conf and Jetty. Perfect. And now I have to find this line 1 to 7. Here it is, and I'm gonna change it to 0.0.0.0. Why I'm doing this? Because I want the ActiveMQ to listen to every interface, okay, all interfaces. So I'm going to save this change, and now just have to reload the daemon, start the ActiveMQ service. I want to enable, and finally, well, we can see the status, right? The status of the system is active, right? Just press the Q key to exit, and finally restart the service. Okay, so now the ActiveMQ is installed and ready to use. We can check the web interface following this this URL. So HTTP localhost 8161/admin, and the default admin username is admin and the password is admin. Save. Okay, here we are. You can see the queues, the topics, the subscribers. So we can create a new queue here. We are going to call it or name it test queue. Very simple. Create. Okay, here's a new queue, test queue, and that's all. That's all in this machine, in this server for the ActiveMQ server. Now let's go to Pega. Okay, so I'm going to start the virtual machine, the Pega. In this Pega installation, the only thing I have is a new application I called PG demo. So this is a clean installation. I don't have any rule, any extra stuff here. So just from the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to resize this. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to resize the windows here. Okay, maximize, not a problem. Yeah. So let's begin with this. So in order to have this Pega installation to communicate with the ActiveMQ server, we need the appropriate connection factory in the Tomcat server. So in this Tomcat server, I will open the installation folder, OPT, Tomcat, and the configuration folder. You can see the context. Here it is. And in this context, I need to add it a resource for the connection. Okay. So first of all, I will close this, and I will look the ActiveMQ and Tomcat. And no, this is not the tutorial. Maybe this, yeah, this is the tutorial, and you can see here we have resources for a topic and a queue. Okay, so let's add this. But if you can see, here we have a class org Apache ActiveMQ connection factory. If we try to reference this class inside Pega, we can see that we don't have that class. For example, let's open any activity. Any. Then let's private edit that activity and delete or remove every step. I'm going to remove every step. It's a large activity. Okay. So that's all. I'm going to private edit this activity and just add a Java step here and add this A. So if we try to save this activity, we will get an error. The org Apache ActiveMQ cannot be resolved to a type. This is because we need to import the class and the package to the Pega to a Pega location or a Tomcat location where Pega can see that package. So that place is here, lib, in the Tomcat installation folder. Here, we need to copy the jar that contains the class here. So where is the jar? I will look for the ActiveMQ, all Maven. This is a repository where the ActiveMQ, we will find ActiveMQ jar file in this repository. So we can download the last version 5.17.1, but I think my Pega instance will break when I use this version. So for this tutorial, I will use this versions 5.16.3. Okay, and let's click on that version and download it. Okay, so let's open showing up folder. That's okay. We're going to copy from here to OPT. Sorry, my favorite game here. Okay. Oh man. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay, let's continue. So we are going to copy from here to OPT folder, right? So the lib folder. So for here, if we try to move it, we are not able to move it because we are not the owners. We have no permissions over this folder. So let's open a terminal here and let's write sudo copy just drag it to here and copy to here. The password is password, and here it is, the ActiveMQ. Okay, so now if we go back to Pega and try to refresh, it's okay, but still, if we click on save, the error still appears. So we need to stop sudo systemctl stop Tomcat. Stop the Tomcat server and then restart the Tomcat server. Let's wait for it. Just wait and wait. Just a moment. Come in. Almost there. Come on, Pega. Okay, this is taking too long, so just skip the video. I won't pause the video, just skip. So okay, now it's stopped. Okay, and I'm going to start the server again. I think this will take 1 minute or 2 minutes, but not more. So I will pause the video. Yes, so it's started. No, yeah, the Tomcat server is started, but my Pega application is not yet. Okay, so I'm going to wait, but I will pause the video right here until Pega is initiated. Okay, so the Pega application is started now. I'm going to close this bar and log into my Pega instance. And now we are going to try again that piece of code, this Java step, and let's try to reference this class again. Now you can see if I'm going to save this. Okay, there is no error, so that means that the class is correctly referenced. Okay, and I'm going to discard this because I know it's working. Okay, now let's modify this Tomcat configuration context XML. So I need to configure or edit this file as an administrator. So this is the password, and I'm going to add here the resources. I'm going to copy all of this, and I will paste here. I don't need the topic. So let's see, JMS connection factory. I can set any name here, but just to follow the JNDI naming system, I will prefix this connection with the JMS prefix, and I can set here MQ connection factory. This is the container, this is the class type, a description, this is the factory, very important to have this refactory, and this is the host of the server. So the host of the server, I will check the IP. It's 192.168.1.15. So let's put it here, 192.168.1.15. Okay, the port is the default one, 616161. Okay, the broker name is localhost. How can you know the broker name? In the ActiveMQ, I can see the active. oh no, is cd/opt ActiveMQ cd bin sudo /ActiveMQ. I think it's query. Broker name, localhost. Okay, this is the name of the broker. So just add it here in the configuration, localhost. Okay, so this is my queue. I can change to any name I want, but just to follow the naming, I will use the test queue. This is the same name as this queue, but it's not necessary to name that way. I can change to my queue, no problems, but I will follow the same name, test queue. It's also container. The object has this class ActiveMQ queue, and the physical name of the queue is just this has to be this must be the same test queue as this name test queue. Okay, and I think we are done. So just save this context file, and when we save the context file, probably the Tomcat server will stop. Oh no, it didn't stop. So let's create a JMS service. So I'm going to create from here. Create. Oh no, I think, yeah, it stopped. So I'm going to stop again. This can take a lot of time, but now this time it was pretty quick. Yes, start the Tomcat again. And I'm going to pause the video again. Okay, and I'm going to try to access to my Pega application. It will take some time, so I will pause the video again. Okay, so the server, my application, my Pega application has started. And now I'm going to create a JMS service first. This is in the integration resources, JMS Service, JMS integration services, sorry, Service JMS. Okay, as a label, just put it test JMS service. So just test JMS, or simply test. Okay, I don't want to be creative right now. Customer package name. I don't know. Is there a name here? You can see you have many names here, and I just name it to PG demo and PG demo. Okay, the service package with key. I need to create a service package. Create service package PG demo, PG demo. Okay, I think this service package is very simple to configure. I don't require authentication right now, and save it. Yeah, I need an access group. So let's give our access group. Save. and that's okay. So we have now the pgdemo service package. No, why is it? Pgdemo is okay. So let's create again the integration service, Service JMS, test pgdemo. That's it. And customer class name pgdemo. Okay, so the primary page class, you can set any integration class you want. For example, DM. Oh, sorry. First of all, I'm going to change my keyboard layout. Set X keyboard and Latam. Okay, just to write quickly. DM pgdemo. Oops, sorry. Pgdemo. The integration class. Okay. Page name, my service page is okay. And the service activity, just py action stop. Okay, it's very simple. It doesn't contain anything, and it's okay. So the request is just a text message, and I'm going to add it here. This is just a string from the clipboard, and I think I have this message. Okay, just save. Okay, message type, value must be specified. The response, I forgot the response, default, and that's all. Yeah. Now I have the JMS service. Now let's create the JMS listener. Test. Okay, don't worry about the name right now. Okay, just run all nodes, and this is where the service package go. pgdemo service class is pgdemo service method test. Perfect. No more here. And then JMS properties. If you know about JMS, you will know that we have two kinds of operations. First is the publish and subscribe and point-to-point. In this tutorial, I'm going to follow the point-to-point operation. Okay, so if we have this, if we select direct JNDI lookup, we need to create a JNDI server. We need to create a new integration resources, JNDI server, and go with the configuration you need. But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to reference a resource. Okay. So the factory, and this is super important. When you press the down button, you need to see the resource we have configured in the resource in the context file. In this case, we have MQ connection factory, and in this file, remember, MQ connector factory is here, connection factory. If you don't see any option here, then you need to review the steps because it won't work. Okay, so you need to see that the factory username and the factory password. In this case, I'm not using these credentials, so just remove them, and I think that's all. No, I need to request py resource name. It's the queue. Okay, again, press the down button, and you need to see the test queue resource, which is here. test queue. Double click, and yeah, just save it. Okay, that's all. I'm going to pause the video right now because there is a lot of noise outside. So continue. Yeah, the listener is okay. It's up and running. And now let's test the connectivity. Okay, it's success right now. That's okay. And what if we add a new message to the queue? Send to this link. This is my first message. First message. Send. In this column, we can see the number of pending messages. So the listener has not is not consuming the message right now. You can see the message explorer, and you can see the message, first message. We need to restart the Tomcat server right now for this to work. So again, Tomcat stop. Just wait for it. Okay, so if we try to access Pega application, it's stopped. And now let's start the Tomcat again. And this will take a couple of minutes, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, my Pega application has started. And right now, as you remember, there was one message, and that is waiting to be consumed. And if we refresh, you can see 0 right now because Pega has consumed that message. Log into the Pega application. And in reality, we are done because everything is working as expected. Just go to the Service JMS, Actions, Trace. You need to activate or to enable the services tracing. Okay. And now let's add a new message. Hello world. Just send, and you can see here it's the message being captured by Pega. Hello world. Then inside your activity you can go with any business logic you need, and yeah, that's all. We have created a new JMS service and a new JMS listener, and we have connected that listener to the ActiveMQ provider in another instance. That's remote. Okay, so I hope this helped you with your project or with your knowledge, and that's all. Thank you.